Hey guys, welcome to Backyard Beer Brothers. My name's Rory Doherty and today I've got another awesome beer for you. So this here comes from Garage Project Breweries over in New Zealand. So I think you could potentially argue that they're some of the sort of heavy hitters as far as craft beers are concerned. But this one here looked a little strange, so I figured may as well pick one up. And it's called Tea Sauce. And it's a spicy tomato and salted lime sour. Now, it sort of sounds kind of horrendous, but, you know, recently I've actually had a couple of beers. I've had the, what I have? I think it's like Brixton or Brick. I had a pizza sour recently, and that, or pizza goes, that actually wasn't too bad. Plus you've got the Michelada beers. I've got a couple of those waiting to be reviewed. There was the Tamatoe one that I gladly, quite happy I didn't review because it was years out of date. But I figured, let's get into this one. Sounds kind of interesting. Let's give it a taste. I wonder if it's going to be red like tomatoes. Nope. Actually, looking pretty good. Alright, so what are we looking at? Small white head, fairly carbonated, quite light gold, definitely see-through, so it's clear to the max. It's got that sort of almost generic sour taste or smell. I'm kind of keen. I haven't actually had any craft beers for a couple of weeks now. The last ones I had was when, what's the name? Hugh from Hef Beers Review was down here. We actually did a couple of episodes, but for some reason the sound didn't work on the second episode that we filmed. I've been trying to get that to work, sent it to a couple of mates. No one can get it to work. I was thinking of actually still uploading it and doing like a dubbed version and doing the wording myself. Ridiculous. But anyway, let's get back into this beer. It smells good, tastes good, smells good, looks good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Cheers. Wow. It's super crisp. It's, whoa. Hang on. Whoa. It's like a nice citrus sour, but then there's like a tomato aftertaste. That's actually quite weird. It's not bad. It is super crisp, refreshing. I could easily drink this on a hot day. The tomato aftertaste is... I was actually about to go, man, this is quite bland. Where's the tomato? Give it the flick. But just to read a little bit about this, it says, weird can be wonderful. Tea sauce, Mexican Michelada inspired kettle sour infused with chili, lime, salt, and tomato. Spicy, refreshing, and zesty with a delightful umami top note. Stay weird. Man. Almost has like a, and again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's not going to mean anything. It's got like almost like a tomato munchos flavour aftertaste. Munchos are a chip that you could get back in New Zealand. Yeah. I was sort of thinking there could be people that are like tomato sauce beer, these guys taking the piss, and they could possibly be taking the piss, but I think there is also potentially a reason why they've gone with the tomato sauce beer. Like, tomato sauce in Australia is big, don't get me wrong, people are a massive fan, but in New Zealand they sort of take their love of tomato sauce to that next level. Like, like, to give you an example, I'm pretty sure, and like, people have tomato sauce sandwiches, that's a thing, but I remember like seeing cousins, and if you can imagine this, like, you know how you're hungry, you go to the fridge, there's nothing in the fridge, but you go back like 15-20 minutes later, have another look. They've opened it, grabbed the bowl of tomato sauce and just lifted it up, sprayed it into their mouth like they're like an athlete drinking Gatorade, just a fill up their mouth, swish, swish, and swallow, and that's good. So people in New Zealand love their tomato sauce. Like if you had a bowl of tomato sauce, you picked up a chip, it wouldn't be uncommon for people just to like scoop a little handful, sauce all up their finger in their hand, lick it all off and eat that one chip. So I thought I was going to hate this beer. I thought it was going to be one of those funny ones like, ugh, would I buy it again? Never, never, on tap, whatever. I don't know if I would buy it again though, but it's actually better than I thought. So about this beer, what does it say? 330ml can, 4% ABV, one standard drink, and on Untapped it came in at a score of 3.63. So I think it says a bit, I suppose. That sort of tomato flavour in the back end's not as prominent now, but it's still a very nice citrus sour. Not bad. So, questions. Would I buy it again? No. On tap? No. As a gift? Maybe. Especially with Christmas coming up. I think it's kind of a laugh beer, I suppose. Like, I wouldn't buy it serious. I don't know anyone that ticking the, you know, whatchamacallit, tomato beer box at all. But as a joke, I think it could work. Price point, pretty sure it was pretty cheap. It was maybe like $5-6, so not mad at that at all. What would I give it out of 10? Yeah, probably give it like a 6 out of 10. But if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to hit the like, hit the subscribe, and as always, I hope you have a good one. Cheers.